The Marvels is the latest MCU movie that pretty much 80% of MCU fans, even the hardcore ones, have no interest seeing this movie. But I give this movie a chance to go see it, and what are my thoughts? Well, it was okay, and at least not as bad as Shazam! Fury of the Gods. First I'll talk about the good of the movie, and then I'll talk about the bad. The action sequences, they were great in this movie. There was surprisingly a lot of action. I thought the VFX looked good. I thought Kamala Khan was good in the movie. Her and her family does bring funny moments in. I'm not gonna give any spoils, but there is a scene in the movie that I would say it went out of its genre. It was interesting. And there were a couple of good surprises. Now let's get to the bad of the movie. So what do we think of Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau? Well, unfortunately, their characters aren't interesting. We lost his character as Captain Marvel can sometimes stubborn and bossy. Monica Rambeau character doesn't have as much character development. Sometimes moments with Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau can feel like watching two sisters fighting at each other. Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. So what do you think about his character in this one? Well, he can be funny but in a good way and in a bad way. How is Goose the Cat in this movie? Because people who hate the first movie like Goose the Cat. Well, unfortunately, Goose the Cat has a less screen time than the first Captain Marvel movie. And the other alien kitties have very less screen time. But there is a funny moment to that I'm not gonna give away. As for the plot of the movie, yeah, the plot is very rushed. Like, pretty much the movie's like going to the other place, then they move on to the other place. I'm not sure I'll pronounce this villain name right, Darben. She is hands down the worst MCU villain. She has barely no character to this villain. Her acting is bad. There is a mid-credit scene and it's a must-see. There is no post-credit scene, but a pointless noise. Overall, The Marvels was okay. It can be fun, but it's very messy. It's not great, but not as bad as I feared. Well, most of it. If you really love Miss Marvel, it's worth checking out half a price, but for everyone else, I should just recommend wait until it goes on Disney+. And if you really hate how the MCU is now, I do not recommend this movie at all. I'm gonna give The Marvels a 6 out of 10.